this happen? Not only to prove that this journey did take place, that's one reason. But the other reason is to demonstrate that it is possible to travel back and forth between that world of space and time and this world of space and time. And so Dajjal, when he is released on earth, is not in our world of space and time, but he is on earth. Are angels in our world of space and time? No, no. Can we see them? No. But are they here? Of course they are here. Every one of us have two angels. But they're here on earth, but you can't see them. Are there jinn on earth? Huh? Plenty in Washington. Can we see the jinn? No. But they're here on earth. Huh? Similarly, Dajjal is here on earth, but we cannot see him. He is operating in the political process. He is operating in the economic process. He is the mastermind behind the modern age. He is the mastermind who created modern Western civilization. But we cannot see him because he is not in our world of space and time. He is in the samawat. But when Israel wages a big war, and Israel replaces the United States as the ruling state of the world, and Israel rules the world for a day which is like a week, Jum'ah, then at the end of that, Dajjal will now enter into our world of space and time. Be born as a Jew and grew up to become a young man, powerfully built, early here. But this will be the end of his mission. He would have been done, he would have already completed all his work. How will we recognize him? Give me 5 more minutes, please. How will we recognize him? You and I will recognize him when Israel is ruling the world. And then this Jew stands up in Jerusalem and says, I am the Messiah. We will say, this is Dajjal. This is Dajjal. But that secular scholarship would say, no. No. If he is Dajjal, where is his flying donkey? Where is his flying donkey? The Prophet said that Dajjal will ride on a donkey. The donkey will fly. The donkey has wings. It will fly as fast as the clouds. And the donkey will have his ears stretched out wide. So that secular scholarship will say, where is the flying donkey? You and I know the flying donkey is already here. That is how Imran Hussein was able to leave Trinidad, fly to Caracas, fly to Buenos Aires, fly to Cape Town, to Durban, to Johannesburg, back to Cape Town, to KL. It's the modern aircraft. Because Dajjal has the modern aircraft, he controls the sky. So when he says no fly zone, it's no fly zone. Only he can fly, nobody else. When that man stands up in Jerusalem, 20, 25 years from now I believe, and says, I am the Messiah, and you and I know this is Dajjal, secular scholarship will say no. He cannot be Dajjal. Why? The Prophet said Dajjal sees with one eye, the left eye. He's blind in the right eye. It looks like a bulging grape. Your Lord is not one eye, but this man has two eyes, so he cannot be the Dajjal. So they're going to have to wait now for a man to come with one eye. You and I know that when the Dajjal sees with his left eye, it symbolizes external sight. You and I know that when the Dajjal is blind in his right eye, it symbolizes internal blindness. And all those who follow the Dajjal, like secular scholarship, are internally blind. When you are internally blind, what does Allah say about you? They have eyes, but they don't see. They have ears, but they don't hear. They have hearts, but they do not understand. أولئك كالأنعام. They're just like cattle. بل هم أضل. Secular scholarship, I hope you're listening. They're worse than cattle. That is what Allah says about people who, like the Dajjal, are internally blind. Islamic scholarship, in order to be Islamic scholarship, must see with two eyes. Now finally, before we end, is it possible to travel through the Samawat? And if we were to go in a year which is a day which is like a year, how will we perform Salah? Huh? Is it possible to perform Salat in your grave? What do you say? Huh? Is it possible to perform Salat in your grave? When Nabi Muhammad went to the Isra and Mi'raj, he came back, and on his return journey he said, I passed by the grave of Nabi Musa alayhi salam, and I saw him performing salat in his grave. But if you are in your grave, you're not in this material world. So there is no sun and no light and darkness and morning and evening. So how will you perform Salat in your grave? Answer, you will have to calculate. If you want to perform Salat in another world of space and time, you will have to calculate. Is it possible for us to travel to the Samawat? Is it possible? I know this is the part you're waiting for. Allah gives the answer in Surah An-Nur. He says, Allahu nuru as-samawat. Did you hear that? Why did I stop? Allahu nuru as-samawat wal-ard. Samawat wal-ard. So Nur links both Samawat and Ard. So the vehicle for travel between Ard and Samawat is Nur. But this Nur is not sold in the stock market. They don't have it in Washington. No! يهدي الله لنوره من يشاء. Only Allah can give that nur to whomsoever He wishes. It is with that nur that one can travel through the Samawat. the ark. This is all I will say on the subject. Beyond this, you have to go to the authentic Sufi Sheikh, like Imam al-Ghazali, rahimahullah. They are the masters. Imam Maulana Jalaluddin Rumi, rahimahullah. They are the masters. All that I have done is to give you the vehicle through which you can travel to other worlds of space and time. I pray. One last word. You cannot penetrate the Quran without knowing. The intellect is not enough. And there are passages in the Quran that Allah has concealed. From those who don't, you know, the secular scholarship, they don't really believe in life hereafter. وَإِذَا قَرَأْتَ الْقُرْآنَ جَعَلْنَا بينك وبين الذين لا يؤمنون بالآخرة حجابا مستورا. When you recite the Quran, we place between you and them. That's secular scholarship. That never talks about the Dajjal. We place a hijab, a barrier, a hijab, which is mastur, covered. So covering upon covering. It is only with nur that you can penetrate the Quran. And only the Quran can explain the world today. Your brother Imran Hussein is doing a very humble job of simply laying the foundation. There are other scholars to come. Believe me when I speak. One of them might be in this gathering. A young man. There is a tomorrow which is going to come when the Quran is going to dazzle mankind. سنريهم آياتنا في الآفاق وفي أنفسهم حتى يتبين لهم أنه الحق. This Quran is going to dazzle the world. This Quran has a glorious role to play yet at the end of history. Only the Quran can explain the world. Who are going to be those scholars? Those lucky ones chosen by Allah. Tonight, I want you to put it in your heart. Oh Allah, I want to be one of those. Put it in your heart. If you are 17 or 18 or 20 years of age, put it in your heart. Oh Allah, I want to be one of those. Through whom the Quran is going to dazzle the world. But you will not succeed, my son, unless there is nur. And nur comes only from Allah. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين آمين يا رب العالمين.